Welcome to another episode of Making It Keto, and today guys we're going to be making some root beer flavored wings. I'm going to show you how to turn these two ingredients into this. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, let's get started. So as normal, we have our wings. You're going to need this. So you guys can season your wings the way you want to season them. But I'll be leaving everything I used in the description box below. So check that for references on measurements. Because I normally don't call them out while I'm making the video. So yeah guys, let's just start with our wings. Go ahead and get your wings ready. We want to pat these things dry. We want them dry as possible. And once your wings are dry, we're going to start seasoning them. So y'all, I'm just using salt and pepper, but you can use any other season or add if you want to. But I'll also be adding about a tablespoon of baking powder. So guys, what this does is this helps the wing crisp up while they're baking in the oven. So do not forget to add the baking powder. Now we're going to go ahead and get everything well incorporated, get it ready to go in the oven to bake. All right, everybody. This is how we're going to set this thing up here. We got this wire rack here. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep a pan under a baking sheet underneath it. That way when it cooks, the grease can fall onto the baking sheet and the chicken don't kind of cook in its own grease or steam the wings. That's going to make it soggy. So do not skip this part, guys. This is a must. Just get a wire rack, baking sheet or something like this to cook your wings on. So while we're doing this, we're going to also be making our root beer glaze sauce. But we're going to go ahead and throw this in the oven for 20 minutes at 420 degrees. And then we're going to flip the wings again and we're going to bake it again for the same temperature at the same amount of time. All right, so while that's cooking in the background, we're going to go ahead and start working on our root beer glaze. So get yourself out a medium saucepan. We're going to go ahead and add to it some Swerve brown sugar. So guys, you can use whatever brown sugar you want to use, but I use Swerve, so it'll be up to you. We're going to go ahead and add that into the saucepan. And also, guys, I added in some chili powder just for a little kick. You don't have to do this part, but it actually gave it a nice little kick that I like. So it'll be completely up to you. And we'll be using a A&W zero sugar root beer to get that root beer flavor. So guys, we want to go ahead and get this up to a simmer, just a simmer. We don't want it boiling. Because if you boil this, it'll all boil away because there's really no real sugars in it for it to caramelize. So you got to be careful with it when you're cooking it. So I suggest this: bring it to a simmer, and as it simmer, we're going to be adding xanthan gum. This will thicken it up. So the balance comes into where you want to add the xanthan gum, but not too much, because if you add too much, it'll be slimy. So I'll give down in this description box how much I use and my recommendations for you, so you can kind of be successful making this recipe, guys. It's not going to be thick like a syrup, or you might not even get it that thick, but the key point of this is not to cook it so long until you boil away all of the sauce, and not to add in too much xanthan gum to where it tastes slippery, because that happened to me when I made it the first time. So I wanted to pass that on to you guys so it don't happen to you. All right, now wings are out of the oven, and guys, I actually turned the broiler on for extra 10 minutes after the final 20 minutes on the opposite side, just to get them a little bit crispier. That's optional, just wanted to let you know. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pour over our root beer glaze, guys, and it came out amazing. As you can see how thick it was. And when it cools down, guys, it also gets thicker too as it cools down, so keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and get our wings mixed in our sauce. And guys, when everything was done, this is what it looked like. All right, y'all, that's it for the video today. This was a quick one. Hey, thank you for watching another episode of Making It Keto. Listen, y'all know the motto here. We making keto easy by making everything keto. Guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel for weekly keto recipes. I normally upload every week, guys. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.